Well, I have my work cut out for me corralling these two gentlemen right here. Howie Zaron, head coach of the Langley Rams. Shane Beaty, head coach of the West Shore Rebels. Another first-place showdown coming up in Week 7 here between these two clubs. Guys, I mean, before we get into the excitement of the showdown, let's look at last week as we always do. Shane, what are your takeaways from the win over the Valley Huskers?
I thought first half we played well. Obviously, going into halftime, giving up that missed field goal was just brutal. We got to clean up the penalties. I mean, it was a flag show, and we got to clean that up on our end if we want to even have a chance against the Rams. I mean, I think we played pretty good defensively in spots. We gave up anything in the first half. Should have given up nothing in the whole game. So I mean, we need to play a lot better than that.
Howie, for your club, a very sound victory in Nanaimo, 28-3 over the Raiders. What are your takeaways there?
Well, I think we're a very successful team when we play our game, and that is pound rock and stop the run. And again, I think we did exactly that. I think.
Yeah.
This week, I know the Rebels always special.
Looks like some potential connection issues with Howie there. How if you can get your connection straightened out, that would be great. Shane,
you come back to me now.
Yeah, exactly. We'll talk to Shane.
I'm always second. Every time I interview with anybody, I'm always the second person to get a question.
Oh, come on now, Shane. You're number one, and you know that. I want to talk about Sean Law because he was not the quarterback that had sort of the hype, so to speak, coming into this season. It was all about Kobe Henkel. This guy you signed was going to be the guy, and now it's been Sean Law. 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, 20 of 35 last week. What has he meant to your team, and how does your quarterback situation look moving ahead?
To be honest with you, going in, obviously it was all about Kobe, right? And fortunately, Sean came in, even wins or else we would have been screwed. And it's his demeanor. He's level-headed. He's calm, and we respect that out of the kid. He doesn't fold very easily. I remember 2 years ago we knocked his helmet off against, or last year knocked his helmet off against Langley, and you didn't see much of him again after that. And he's a tough kid, and I'm just thankful we have him. To be honest with you, moving forward, it's gonna be a dogfight because Kobe's a hell of a quarterback.
Howie, you know Sean Law pretty well, and that's who we're just talking about here. I mean, he's stepped in and filled a nice role for the Rebels. What have you seen with his play this year?
Well, the thing about Sean is he's always had an arm, a little bit of
Howie's Wi-Fi connection is running off a potato right now.
So what he was saying there is Sean Law's always had a strong arm, and it's just matter of not putting together with the mental game and the approach there. And JC Boyce has done a great job. They're not speaking for Howie right now, so that's what he was going to say.
Howie, what's going on over there?
Man, it's the rain, man. I'm telling you, it's harsh over here right now.
Yeah, it's a storm on the island right now too.
But that is exactly what I did say, though, so that was pretty good.
Okay. Howie, your running back, Andrew Pokernich, he's having a great season. I talked to some guys who were at the Raiders game. They said he went beast mode on VI, especially with one of the runs late in the game. When I think about him and you bringing him on, I think that you brought him on to beat the Saskatoon Hilltops with a tough runner in November. How does that sound to you?
I haven't even thought of the Hilltops, to be honest, Don. I mean, that's the tough –
That he is running his butt off. He is number 7 is running like he's John Riggins from the past, or Mike Allstott. I mean, you guys have got yourself a great back there, and you run 4 or 5 different plays, but you run it so well, and you execute that it doesn't matter if we know what you're running, and that's truth. We got to come at you, and we got to hit you hard. We got to be technically sound in all of our leverages against you guys. Because if you blow a leverage, he's going for 20 or 30, and that's the difference right there. You have to execute against the Langley Rams right now.
How does that sound to you, Howie? Does that land pretty well for you?
Beaty's been doing some homework, so we have to change some things up.
I'm just applauding you because I'm being honest. You don't need to run much when you got that kid in the backfield and then the vertical threat off your play action game. it's nice to watch.
Yeah, but I also think people need to start paying a little more attention to our O-line as well. Those
Hey,
guys up front have done a hell of
that's
a
your
group.
bread and butter right there, Howie. They're doing a great job. Really, I mean, respect.
Shane has the breakdown of Langley pretty solid. Howie, is there anything that stands out to you about this Rebels team that maybe has changed since your game against them or in week number 4?
I don't think much has changed. You know, they still have their playmakers in Mayo and number 1, and then also the kid I can't remember his name, the wideout number 11, and then they also got Zach Lubin in the backfield, and Sean Law's chucking the rock real well. So I mean, I don't think anything's changed that the Rebels are doing. They just they've got playmakers and they're making the plays on offense.
Shane, I wanted to bring up Howie's quote. He said to me about that week 4 game. He said, we came out and we stuffed the ball down their throat. How did that land with you and your group?
They did. Let's be real with each other. I don't lie to anybody. They ran the ball down our throat. And then it's now our job to come back out and get the right leverage, play physical. Like I just said earlier, they got 4 or 5 bread and butter plays. The O-line runs really, really well. Tough running back and great play action game. So, I'm going to be honest, and I'll say it right now. 2 backs against you guys is a mother. I mean, 1 back's a lot easier because we can stay in stack. So there it is.
Howie, West Hills is a tough place to play. They do a good job over there getting the crowd into it and putting them right on the field. How does the game change now that it's in their barn this weekend?
Oh, nothing changes for us, Tom. We're gonna come out and we're gonna pound the rock. It's their job to stop us, and if they do, then we'll adjust. If they don't, we'll just keep turning it down.
Yep.
Gentlemen, I'm excited for this game. I really appreciate both your time. Howie, you're getting fined for the connection issues, but that's all right. You can afford it. And gentlemen,
hey, Tyler can afford it.
McLaren
will pay that thing.
Yeah.
God dang right. McLaren will pay that sucker.
Guys, thanks for this.
Have you guys got your player packs yet?
Have we what?
Have you got your player packs yet?
Well, of course, McLaren player pack ahead of everybody.
Yeah, exactly. This is unreal, man. I can't get sweats on my kids right now. Unreal. The Rams get before us as usual.
Hey, save something for the weekend, guys. Thanks. I appreciate it.
Take care.
See you Saturday.
Yes, sir.
All right.